Hi guys, this one arrived in the post today, Sunlu Filament Connector, so we'll give it a try. What I intend to do is join some short lengths, very short lengths together, just so we can get a multicoloured string, and then I'll see if I can print something with it. This stuff's pretty old, so it's probably got moisture content in it, so it probably won't be a good print, but we will find out. Right, this fella, it does say it needs a 2 amp supply. I'm surprised that he didn't make it USB-C, because this one, for example, if I use the USB-A output, which is that one, it gives me 2.4 amps. If I use the USB-C, it can go up to 3 amps. So anyway, we'll plug that in. Have we got a long enough lead? Yes, it's long enough to go down to the power supply that's down here. And then that's going to go in there. We have a display. Or we had a display, briefly. Oh yeah, it's on PLA at the moment. This, we slide over the PLA. Put it down in the middle of the slot there. I might zoom the camera in a minute. That heats up when you push this down. It should go beep when it's ready. Let it cool down before you pull it out again. And then, normally, you would then place this in there where there's a blade in the bottom of that. Crush that down, and that should cut that off. So if you're doing a long length of PLA, you don't have to slide this all the way along to the end to get it off. But my plan, as I say, is I'll do several short lengths, just odd colours, so that we can then try and print something with it that will come out different colours. I'll cut some lengths and we'll come back again. Right, I think I've got more than enough bits. So I'll slide one on. Slide another one on. Lift that up. That's going to be a problem using lots of short bits. I've got nothing to hold them out of the way while I'm working on them. Yeah, right. How are we going to get around this? I'll have a little think. Right, let's see if this will help. That big enough? That might do the job for me. It's not good. that in there, clamp it down, push them together. Okay, that should be done. Hopefully. I'll give it time to cool down. Do the fan blowing on it to cool it down quicker. If I lift that up, I'm guaranteeing that's going to come loose. Yeah, I can still feel they're soft in there. That's no good. It's clamped down nicely where it should do, but because I've kept pushing, it's gone bulbous. That's no good. Let's cut that off and have another go. Yeah, see where I pushed it? I should have stopped pushing. It's all gone soft. It does talk about cutting it at an angle to give you a wider surface area. Right, we'll try again. Do I need to wait, or do I just do it? I'm waiting for it to go up to temperature, I see. 144 at the moment. Yeah, I think we could do with a fan to blow on it to cool it down quickly after you've joined them. I really ought to read the instructions. So I'm just thinking I probably don't need to wait for it to reach its heat. Push it in there. Oh, that didn't go in right. That has joined. Slide that along. I think if I had a weight on there. Yeah, some sort of a weight to clip on there to hold it on that side for me. Bear in mind, this is the very first time I've tried doing it. So press the button. That's going to be heating up. I'm going to push that in there now. I will stop in a minute and read the instructions. No, that failed that time. I don't think I actually had it in place properly. I'll just read the instructions a second and I'll be back. Right, I tried pushing it in before it was up to temperature. This does actually say, wait for the device to heat to the set temperature. Press the heat cover switch button. That's that thing. Place the connected portion inside, close, lock the clip. When welding time has reached, the machine will sound a prompt tone. Hold both sides of the wire with both hands and push it inwards slightly until the buzzer sounds to ensure sufficient contact. All right, that's nothing like what I was doing. All right, let's cut that off again. Start fresh. Try a bit of green. Okay, press the button. Come on. I could have done with a couple of clamps either side to hold it still for you. So we're waiting for it to come up to temperature. Oh, probably have to have that closed first so it heats up quicker. Could definitely do with 3 hands. Right. Up to temperature. Open it. Close it. That's just fallen off. Oh. Right, temperature. Done it. Hold it together. That's coming loose again. I've just misshapen it by squeezing it while it was soft. Well, I've got to say, this is not as intuitive as I'd hoped. Oh, I've done squeezed it again. And that won't slide along now. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that probably won't go through the nozzle, will it? That's funny because the first one seemed to go all right. I did make myself a little tool for doing this, which was relatively successful. That looks a mess, so we'll throw that one away. Yeah, disappointed so far. It is working, and no doubt with plenty of practice I will get better. But the reason I paid for it was I was hoping it was going to be very simple, intuitive, basically do it on its own without me having to fuss with it. See, I reckon I can put this in there now while it warms up, but it says wait until it reaches temperature. I'll have to reread it, but I reckon I could put it in before it's up to temperature. Then when it reaches temperature, give it a little push to push the edges together. I mean, how can you do this? You need more hands. Yeah, you need an extra hand. I want clamps either side to hold it in place. And then an extra hand to release it. and a cold air blower to cool it down. I mean, it is doing the job, but it's harder than I expected. Right, I'm going to put that in there now before it's up to temperature. This is going to have to be on my Grandad's other channel because it's going to be too long a video, isn't it? And for those of you who don't know, that's what Grandad's other channel is for the long videos. The ones where people have asked for extra detail, or do it slower, don't fast forward, that sort of thing. I'm leaving it there to cool down and blowing on it. I'm not impressed. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the screen is flickering. Don't know why it's doing that. Unless it's not getting enough current from the USB supply. No, that hasn't joined. Right, I'll pop that back in there. That's a bit knobbly. I think that worked better for me, putting it in there and then heating it up. I just didn't push it properly. in there. That temperature's bouncing around. Yeah, set a fan up to cool it down. That's a quick temporary measure. That will blow cool air in this direction. Place that in there. Hold it up so the cool air can blow over it. That in there. Push that down. Give it a bit of gentle push. It's just switched itself off for some reason. It might be drawing too much current. Or it might be faulty. That one doesn't want to slide off. There we go. Now we're free. Probably done enough for what I want to do, which is just a test print. I haven't decided what I want to try and print yet, but it will need to be something that I can measure the distance or measure the length required. Something fairly small. Right. In there. Shut it down. I reckon that's ready. Take that out. Hold it up for the fan to cool it. What sort of distance have I done? I've got about 2 meters there, I reckon. So I'll go and choose something that's about 2 meters to print it. Oh, that's not quite so good, that one. Anyway, yeah, I'll go and choose something and try and print it. Wow. He looks fun. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.